That was fun. The music you want.
Uh, Hello everyone, this is Roy. Not quite ready for liftoff, but we'll get there. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I didn't realize how much work prepping this stream would be. So I didn't quite finish in time, but it's okay. We'll make do with what we have. But hello, this is Roy. Maybe ready for liftoff. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Cat, Bunny, Sky, Toast. Welcome, welcome. 1 second. Okay, sorry. It's gonna be scuffed today. Today's gonna be a scuff stream. But what else is new? So chat is still gone. I didn't have time to to add you guys back, but yeah, today we're gonna be doing an anime tier list, guys. I didn't realize how many anime I've watched. We're definitely not gonna get through everything today, but we're gonna try our best. It's always a little scuffed. Aaliyah? I hope I got that right. Hello, welcome. I've seen a lot of anime too. Okay, but have you seen 300 anime? Because that's how many. I had to copy and paste every anime into my tier list thing. Dang, 300. Okay, that's pretty good. Fuku, welcome. What godly opinions are you up to, Roy? You'll find out pretty soon. Maybe a little more too. Same here. I'm over 300. I think oh my gosh, wait, I hear myself. I think I have my stream open on my other laptop. Wait, BRB, I need to close that real fast. Like, why is some guy yapping in the other room? It's me. Wait, 1 second. We're back. Okay. Welcome. how are y'all doing today? I hope you guys are having a nice Monday, as nice as a Monday can get. But yeah, let's get into it. We have a lot of anime to go through. Doing okay? Happy to hear that. I hope the streams make your words. I hope the stream is able to make your day even better. Better see some crazy hot takes. We'll see. I feel like I usually don't have too many hot takes. I kind of understand where, people are coming from usually, with their opinions on anime. So I usually don't have too much differing opinions than what's normal. But there's a few out there where they're gonna be pretty hot. But we'll see. We're gonna do it kind of roulette style. So I'm just gonna kind of pick a random anime, and we're gonna see where it lands. But anyways, let's go visit my anime library. Quite the collection. How are you doing today, Roy? I'm doing pretty good actually. Let me scoot myself up a little bit. There we go. No slouching. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I just spent most of today, well, at work and then and then preparing for this stream. But yeah, as you can see here, we have quite the collection of anime behind me. I've been doing good. Glad to hear it. Okay. Wait, I need scuff. No. We're figuring this out. BGM. We need that. One second. Let me add BGM. What kind of music do you guys want to listen to? What if we had like some relaxing piano music while I did like the most violent stream ever? At least the most violent Roy stream ever. It was funny. If you guys follow me on Twitter, and it's fine if you don't. I don't really tweet that much, but I did tweet today. And it was really funny because I tweeted something like, "I hope I can make everyone smile," or like something cheesy like that. And then my next tweet after was literally just like, "Anime tier list. Get ready to get roasted," or something like that. It was like, I don't know. It was like the duality of Roy. And sorry, I'm struggling to find BGM. I think it's this one. There we go. And then I had to actually find some music. Okay. Oh, I hope this song is okay. There we go. Can you guys hear? You're okay? It's a little quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. Okay, I think we're good. Bunny, welcome. Anyways, let's just start off. I don't know. Do you guys have any preferences? Actually, maybe I'll turn it down a little quieter since there's words in this one. Let me know if you ever, need me to adjust the BGM, or if you even want me to change it. I kind of just chose something at random. Okay. So, unfortunately, because I have so much anime, I'm not gonna do a like tier list maker like the website, because it's gonna get annoying to scroll so much. I did not want to upload 300 files to some website either. So I just made I mean, we're just doing this. We have top tier. We have A+, A normal, A-, B, C, D, and F. I will be honest, I've kind of had an anime tier list for a little bit, so I've already kind of thought about a lot of these. But it's been like a year since I updated it, so not everything is has opinions quite yet. And I think some of them I would move around. Start with your most recent watch. Oh, that would be a good idea, but unfortunately, I honestly have no idea where anything is at this point in my library. Sorry, I'm not very organized. I think the ones on the right are newer, so maybe I'll see. Wait, this one. What's this? Chainsaw Man. That one's kind of newer. Chainsaw Man. I really liked the manga, the manga for Chainsaw Man, it was really good. It's very unique in a way. It's definitely a mature mature manga. But I will say I like the ending of the manga more than I'd say the beginning. I think it's the ending half that really makes it for me, which I think that's kind of a hot take. I think some people didn't like the ending, like the latter half of Chainsaw Man, because it's pretty wild. it goes pretty off the rails. Like, you're watching Chainsaw Man, right? And it's already going off the rails. The ending, you're not even on planet Earth anymore. You've left the train tracks. You're headed to outer space. You're not even in outer space. You're no longer in the same dimension. Dimension. Chainsaw Man is wild. So the anime doesn't get that far, unfortunately, but it was still good. I actually have really mixed feelings about the anime though. The manga I liked. I need to catch up on kind of like the sequel series, but the anime, the anime is a little bit different. They watch Chainsaw Man in my tattoo parlor all the time. Oh dang! I could see it though. I feel like it fits the vibe of a tattoo parlor. I'm not that ready. It gets intense. But yeah, the anime itself was good. I know it was kind of unpopular among some people because they said it was like too artsy. And honestly, I kind of agree, which is really weird for me because I really like artsy anime usually. But like, oh, wait, I'm not, the BGM is not looped. Okay, 1 second, I need to loop this. There you go. But yeah, usually I like artsy anime, but Chainsaw Man, I feel like the artsiness somehow cut into the action. Like, I think it made it a little too slow, in my opinion, the artsiness. Even though, like, I feel like for some reason I would have thought like Chainsaw Man would be like the best anime to make super artsy, but I don't know, it just felt kind of boring almost. But I still liked it. It was still good. I don't know. It's Chainsaw Man is hard to. It's really hard to say because on one hand I feel like the anime is exactly how I would have wanted it, but then it just ended up not being that entertaining. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like I would have wanted like an artsy Chainsaw Man, just like how it ended up being. But I don't know. It just felt kind of slow to me. Maybe it's also because I already read the manga, so it wasn't as suspenseful because I already kind of knew what was happening. But it wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad still. Also, yo, the different endings every episode was so cool, and the animation in general was just really nice. You could really tell they put a lot of effort into it. I still listen to that one song, one of the Chainsaw Man endings a lot. The one by Ano. It's the one about the kiss throw up. That one. The music hits hard. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I don't know, it was like 13 episodes maybe. Was it 24? I think it was 13. Yet each one was a banger. Okay. Oh, I kind of don't want to do Chainsaw Man first because it's like, I don't know, because it's gonna like set the rating for everything else. Maybe I think a B. Maybe we could adjust later. I'll put it at a B for now. Maybe like a. Yo, I made these too big. We're not gonna fit 300 anime in these small boxes. I'll have to shrink them later. But Chainsaw Man, yeah, it's gonna be a B for now. Just a flat B, which I think some people are gonna say is really low. Others are probably gonna say it's too high, but I'd say it's a B. Feel free to let me know your thoughts, by the way. What you would rate the different shows. I'm curious. I'm definitely, I don't mind people hating on my shows, and I don't mind people liking shows that I actually, I will say, disclaimer, I'm gonna be really honest this this stream. I'm not gonna hold back. If there's shows I don't like, I'm gonna say it. But I I do want to say that I think it's really cool when people like shows that I don't like, which is I think really weird. But I think it's nice. It's like I'm glad that at least someone likes it. You know, like it's not for me, but I'm glad. I'm glad there's people out there that like it. Like as long as you got enjoyment from it, I think that's the important part. So. Or maybe like a A minus. Yeah, I could see that. I was thinking about A minus, but I was like, I'm kind of scared. Like, we'll see. B for now. But yeah. As we're going through everything, if you've watched the show, let me know your thoughts as well. And honestly, also, if you're looking for like any kind of recommendations, feel free to ask. As you could tell, I've watched a lot. I am pretty good at recommending anime at this point. Okay, next one. What is this? Oh! Ooh. Another disclaimer I want to make. I actually have not finished all the anime on this list. There's a few anime where I just like watched a few and I already just know. I already know what I'm gonna think about it. And there's a few where I just like I've watched enough that I feel like I already know, or maybe I'm missing just like the last episode. I have a bad habit of just not watching the last episode of an anime. I got to like the second to last episode. I'm like, this is amazing, and then I just don't watch the last one. Sometimes it's because I'm like, I don't want it to end. Other times I just forget. But I haven't 100% completed everything here. I'm not sure if I fully completed Chainsaw Man actually, but I read the manga. Close enough. But Code Geass is one of the ones that I definitely didn't finish. Also, all the anime, for the most part, there's a few exceptions. If it has multiple seasons, I just count it as like one series. And Code Geass, I am counting it as like just one series. But I quit at a very specific moment in Code Geass. Wait, do I have it written down somewhere? I think I do. I quit. This is kind of spoilers. I'm just gonna say the episode number. I quit episode 22. Literally halfway between episode 2 and Code Geass, I stopped watching. It was something happened in episode 22 that was so traumatizing to me that I just couldn't go on. It was nope. I noped out of there so fast. Like I was addicted at that point. I was like, usually I watch like one episode of anime a day. But then sometimes it gets really good. I just can't stop watching. So Code Geass, I was like watching one episode a day until like episode 16 or so, and then it got like really interesting. So I just like started binging it, and then I was like so hyped. Everything was so cool, and then got to episode 22. I was like, nope. I just like closed the tab and I never looked back. If you know what happens in episode 22, I feel like it's not that controversial. I don't think it's like controversial at all. I think I'm the only one who was like affected by it, but something happened, and it was just really frustrating to me. Something really frustrating happened. I just got really like upset about it. I was like, it's so close to like not being this, but then it ended up like this, and I couldn't. Never watched Code Geass. I would recommend, even though I dropped it. I think the first, like everything before that, and honestly, like that plot twist wasn't even that bad, but just like the whole concept is really cool. It's very political. It's a mecha show, which I think is gonna turn people off because they're like, robots, ill. I used to be like a mecha hater. Like I was like, ew, robots, I hate fighting. I was just like, I thought it was just like pew pew lasers, you know. But I actually feel like mecha anime are usually pretty deep. And Code Geass is like, it's not really about the fights. It's about like, it's very political. It's very political, and it's very there's like a lot of strategy. If you like anime where like the main character is super cool and super smart and like has really good strategy and all that, And you're like, how is he gonna escape this situation? And then he does something really cool. Code Geass is for you, I think. Code Geass it's good. I like it a lot. I really do. And then the opening song and ending songs are really good too. That's really important to me, actually. Like a good opening or good ending can raise an anime like 2 grades for me, honestly. Like there's anime that kind of suck, but the opening and ending are so good that I'm just like, I forgive it. I forgive the show being bad. But yeah, I would recommend Code Geass. We'll add to my ever-growing watch list. It's a good one. Code Geass is good. The characters are all really like nice too. It's interesting. I feel like it's been a while since we had like an anime like Code Geass. It's very mature in a way, but it's also very kind of high school still. I like it. So that all that being said, it's hard to say because I never actually finished it. I feel like it could be good. Like, what if the ending's really bad? Because I like skipped like half the show, I think, basically. So I'll just give it an A- for now. A-. But like A- with the caveat that like I didn't finish it. So like my opinion probably doesn't mean anything. But yeah. Oh, also I'm gonna be rating kind of based off a combination of my own experiences and like kind of more objective objective opinions, I guess. I feel like there's like some shows where I personally like, but I can kind of see why most people don't like it, or like shows where I don't quite like, but then I can see why it's like popular still. So I'm gonna try to kind of combine that. Yeah, words today. Combine those, so that I don't know. Maybe you guys could use this as kind of like a recommendation list as well. Okay, the crown tier though, those are my personal favorites though. They could be objectively terrible, but if I love them enough, they're gonna be in here. Anyways, next one. I think this is probably a newer one. Oh, okay, this is not a newer one. It's oh my gosh, what's his name? Does anyone know his name? It's something San. It's about this guy, Uramachi Onisan, maybe? It's something Onisan. It's about this guy who works at a child show basically, but he hates life. So it's like a comedy, because it's like he hates life, everything sucks for him, but then he has to be happy because he works at like a children's show. Uramichi? Yeah. Uramichi Onisan. And welcome. Come on, sorry, I can't read the Nihongo, but welcome. Uramichi Onisan. It's so right. It's good. It's really funny. I like it a lot. I love the ending song too. The ending song's really good. It's on my playlist. I forget what it's called, but it's good. I've seen clips. Yeah, it's a very clippable show, but the full show is pretty good too. There's not much of a plot, or like there's not too much like plot progression, I guess. But it's still nice. Dream On, yeah! Oh my gosh, I love Dream On. By what's that guy? Oh my god, it's that one VA. Forgot his name. He's coming to AX this year. I think. I was like, oh dang, I should have went to AX, but yeah, it's a good show. I'd recommend it. It wasn't like mind blowing. It's just like a good time. So I think I'd give it like maybe like an A-, maybe like an A-, or maybe even like a B+. Cause I don't know, it's good, but there's a lot of good shows out there. We'll give it a B+ for now. Okay. There you go. Royal R BBG? BBG? What? Iris, welcome. How are you doing today? Uramichi Onisan felt kind of gimmicky. A little bit. I feel like a lot of comedies feel that way. But yeah. I feel like I need like plot. I need like plot progression for a show to be really good for me. but it was just funny, you know. It was just funny, but also there's funnier anime out there. IMO. So it's kind of just a B plus for me, but still really good. Still would recommend it. Like you'll enjoy watching it. It's not gonna change your life. Like it had its one thing. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like I feel like it's one of those shows where like I could watch a season and it's gonna be good, but then like 5 seasons, I'd get sick of it, unless like they really change things up. But still good. Would recommend still. Okay, next anime. Oh, this one. I need to have Chrome pulled up because I forget some of the titles. This one is this one's called something billionaire, I think. It's like bankrupt billionaire. what's the anime? Okay, anime unlimited mystery detective. Oh, it's called The Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited. My sister was watching this one. Fujo Keiji. Fugo. Oh, okay. Is that the Japanese name? I think it's pretty popular. Oh, for the two leads to kiss. This one, okay, this is gonna be one of the hot takes. I was so excited for this show, you guys don't understand. I love what is it called? I love detective shows so much. I love mysteries. I love all mystery shows. And so I really like detective shows. I like shows about rich people. I really like shows about rich people. They're just, I don't know, it's funny to me. and then the characters were like, they're like kind of good looking. I like shows with good looking characters too. It means rich detective. Interesting. I thought Tante was detective. Is there another word for detective in Nihongo? Longing for something one can't achieve. Nah, I'll get rich one day. But I was really excited for this show, but then when I watched it, it was kind of boring. It was like really disappointing to me. I think the problem was because I hyped it up so much myself that like when it came out, I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. And then I think part of it was when it was airing, it was delayed. I forget if it was like the initial release was delayed or what was it? I think maybe like while it was airing, maybe like halfway through there was production issues, and then the rest of the season got pushed back to the next season. But that also just like really killed it off for me. I'm not sure if I even finished it, to be honest, but I was just so sad because I was like, this anime was meant to me. I was ready to like love it forever, and then it was just kind of sad. I never finished it either. Okay, I'm glad maybe this wasn't the hottest take in the world. I really did want to like it. Aired in 2020. Saw Trouble. Oh yeah, I think it was around that time. KG also means detective? Interesting. I didn't know that. That's good to know. That's really good to know because I love detective shows. I'll look out for KG now too. I always look for Tante shows. But yeah, this one's gonna be a D plus for me. I don't think it deserves D plus necessarily. I don't think it's that bad. I know it's pretty popular, but so like I feel like it can't be that bad, right? If it's that popular. But to me, it was so boring, but also just disappointing. It was like I don't remember anything about it. And then also I feel like people were like the romantic tension, but then I don't know, I didn't feel it. Never in my life heard of this show. It's not that popular, but like I think amongst a certain crowd, it's pretty well known. It wasn't what I imagined it to be. Yeah. It was just kind of mid. I feel like it had so much potential, but eh. Okay, we are going way too slowly. um, real life. Real life. I'm just gonna start giving tiers to things because we've done 3 and it's been 30 minutes. I'm taking 10 minutes per anime. Now that's a classic. Don't say that. That makes me feel old. Real life still feels like one of the newer anime to me. It's no, it is kind of old at this point. I think I watched it like a few years after it aired too, which is why it feels kind of newer to me. But I know it was popular when it came out, but I also didn't think it was that amazing. It was just okay. Real life, for those of you who don't know, it's about this guy who takes a pill basically that turns him into a high schooler again, and he basically just gets like a second chance at high school. That's what real life is about. It's good. It's kind of sad. Like in a kind of heartwarming way, I guess. I forget what happens, but I don't know. I just didn't connect with any of the characters that well. I think the main girl was pretty good, but the guy was kind of boring. It was okay. It was just okay to me. I'd give it like a C, like passable, but like also I don't know. It wasn't that memorable to me. But if you like, I don't know, high school anime that are kind of like emotional, maybe Real Life is for you. I wouldn't not recommend it. I think it was still enjoyable. I finished it, I think. Okay, next one. Oh, this one is one of my favorites. I love the scene where he pulled out cigarettes in mid-class. I don't remember any of the specific scenes. It's been so long, but it definitely had its moments. For sure, there were definitely some pretty iconic moments in Real Life, so not a bad show. Okay, Roka no Yusha. I think this is the English one is like Heroes of the Brave Six. No, Roka means hero. No, Yusha is hero. Roka is 6. Maybe just 6 heroes. It's like a fantasy. It's a fantasy, but like with a twist. Basically, it's the classic 6 flower heroes. I think that's what it is, because they have like a flower petal motif. But basically what it is it's the classical, this party of heroes gets summoned. It's not an isekai, like they're all born in the world. It's like a really cool kind of fantasy world. So they're all part of this fantasy world, and then there's like this demon king or something, like a bad guy, and then these 6 heroes get chosen to fight and destroy the demon king. But the plot twist is, if you look here, what the heck? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Reverse, undo. Chat, it's not undoing. Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't pressing the undo button. Okay. What the heck? Was I trying to crop it? Okay. It's so blurry. You can't really see it, but the plot twist is, if you wait, what? Okay, you know what? There's no point because you can't even see it. But the plot twist is there's supposed to be 6 heroes, but then there's actually 7 heroes that show up to the party, and then it's like there's only supposed to be 6, and then it's revealed that apparently one of them is actually working for the Demon King, and they're a spy like sent to sabotage the other heroes. So it's like a fantasy like adventure, but there's like the added like element of mystery, which y'all know I really like. Where it's like which one is the bad guy. So I really like that. I thought it was really cool. It was very fantasy as well. I like the world building, and just like the mystery part was neat. I think I read what happened with this one was I usually check like the upcoming anime, like for next season, but this one Yeah, this one. So what happened was this one. I checked the upcoming anime. I was like, wait, this description sounds amazing, and then I just read the light novel. I bought the light novel. I'm missing a few of the volumes because they went out of print. But so I'm really sad about that. Maybe one day. But I really like the series. It's actually unfinished, which makes me really sad. Like the author, I think he or she never finished writing it. I hope they finish one day. I mean, I'm not caught up anyways, but I loved it so much. I just love mystery shows a ton, and then I like really good fantasy shows like cooking. Dungeon Meshi recently is really good, and Frieren too. They're both top notch fantasy shows. Video City, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? And thank you. My anime collection is pretty huge. Over 300 titles. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? And I'm actually missing a few, I think. I didn't get to add. I kind of just relied on memory for like which ones I watched. I had a list, but I'm definitely missing a few. If it's unfinished, you'll never be caught up. um, but yeah, if you like mystery, if you like fantasy, I would recommend. I think the light novel was better than the anime, but the anime was still pretty good. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, okay. I like got rid of my BGM for some reason. Thank you for letting me know. It'll be back soon. There we go. But yeah, I love Roku no Yusha. I think objectively it's not that amazing. There are like pacing issues, I think, and I think some people weren't satisfied with like the reveal, but I enjoyed it. Oh no. No! No! I moved the library on accident. How did that even happen? Go back. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna give this one a A. Even though maybe it doesn't deserve an A. I loved it though. I love Roku no Yusha. It was so good. I think it'd be higher if it was maybe finished. But it's not. Okay. Another one. Oh. Oh. How do you move the whole room like that? With my muscles, of course. I'm just that powerful. Peak. Peak muscles, I know right now. Hyoka is peak. I love Hyoka. Um, you may have noticed the trend, but I really like mysteries, and Hyoka I think is one of the best mystery anime just out there. I think Hyoka is one of the best mystery animes ever. I like how it's very mundane in a way. It takes place in a high school. There's no murders or anything, but I like how they're able to integrate that kind of high school life with the mystery genre. I think that's really neat. It's not just like, a detective finding a dead body and then finding out who did it. It's like high school mysteries, like who stole this item from this classroom. I don't know if that actually happens, but I just like how it's very mystery. It's a very good mystery despite being in a classroom setting. I think that's the coolest thing ever. And the art is amazing. The music is pretty good. It's KyoAni, so it's gonna be like a good time visually. I actually own the art book. It's one of my favorite things that I own. Is recently, I think for one of their anniversaries they had an art book and I was able to snag it. It was very pricey, but I got it. You're gonna rate this one very highly, yeah. Yep. I love Hyoka so much. It's seriously just like peak for me. I um I think I might give this a S. Cause I think it's like legit one of the best series in anime. Like I'm a pretty seasoned mystery fan, and I was like impressed by the mysteries and like how they were solved and everything. So this is gonna be a S for me. You may also recognize this show because there's that one artist on Twitter that always draws Hyoka fan art. It's like Esmeril or something. I think I follow them still. But yeah, I feel like mysteries would 100% recommend Hyoka. Okay, let's see what else is there. Ooh, Black Clover. Black Clover. Black Clover. If you guys don't know, it's a pretty kind of classic, not classic as in old, but classic as in standard shonen. Like it's a very just fantasy shonen. I think it's it's okay. I kind of enjoyed it at the start. I know when it first came out, there were like the memes because the main character, I think his name is like Astra or something, like Asta maybe. He would um he would like scream really loudly, and everyone was like, "He's so annoying! I'm not gonna watch the show. He's so annoying." He'd be like, "Ma!" I can't even do it. Um, Sorry, I can't. My voice is not alive enough for a Asta impression. I used to be able to do it, but he was just very loud. But I liked him. He was like, um, he had like spunk, you know. He was like feisty. I like characters that like are just very like upset and angry all the time. Your voice is pretty okay. Oh, thank you. If you ever get a PO box, I'll try and find the bottles. Oh, thank you. It's okay though. Like seriously, they don't exist. Like I'm. It's not like they're expensive. It's like they legit don't exist. Like I've been searching eBay. I've been searching Macari. They're not out there. I found like some random store in like Ohio or somewhere, like a random small anime store, like self-owned anime store, and it it was listed. I like messaged them on Facebook to be like, "Hey, do you still have this copy available?" And they were like, "Nope." And I was like, "No!" I was so upset. But yeah, I don't. It's like lost media. Random store in Ohio. No, I'm serious. It was like literally in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I really want it. Ugh. I think it's like volume 5 or 6. There's 2 volumes now. Back then, when I was like still debating if I wanted to like actually buy the series, there was like only 1 volume that was like out of print. Now there's 2, and I'm missing both of them, and I regret so much. But you know, it's okay. I feel like if I'm missing 1, missing 2 isn't that big of a difference. Anyways, back to Black Clover. It's very mid. It was like okay at the beginning. If you like shonen, I'd recommend checking Black Clover out. It's just very shonen. If you like shonen, you'll like Black Clover. But and by shonen I mean like My Hero and like what else? Fairy Tail, Naruto, Demon Slayer, kind of. One Piece. You'd like Black Clover probably. But I don't know. It was like okay. I'm okay with shonen. I think it just goes too long usually for me, and I never finish. I don't really watch long anime. But I watched Black Clover for some reason. But I didn't finish it. I dropped after like maybe 50 episodes or so, maybe even 60. But I just remember the arc I dropped it on was like just so boring. Like it was. I think it was better at the beginning, and then it just got really bad. It just really fell off. It just got like the most generic shonen like villains and like stories ever. It was like, let's save these villagers trapped in a cave, and then they go to the cave, and then there's like the bad guy, and they're like, the bad guy's like, I was actually kidnapped as a child, and then the bad guy's like, that's why I'm kidnapping these kids, and then the main character was like, I don't care, and then they like fought, and then the main character got beat up, and then his friends came, and then there was like the power of friendship, and then they won, and then I at that point I was like, I could literally watch this with my eyes closed because I already know what the plot is. I watched enough shonen that I'm okay if not watching anymore. Typical shonen plot. Yeah. All that being said, I think I'm gonna give it like a C minus still because I think I'm just biased against shonen a little bit. And it was still watchable. So I think if it's like watchable, I'll put it in the C category. Maybe real life is a little low. We'll see. Yeah, I'm kind of using the American grading system here. So like A is really good, like really top tier. I think would recommend watching it like once in your life. B is like it's good. And then C is like it's watchable. I mean, I wouldn't not recommend it. I think it's yeah. I mean, I think it's good. but just good. It's passable. D is like I don't know. I wouldn't watch that if I were you. Like, and then F is like this made the world a worse place to be in. There's like maybe only like a handful of F shows, but I hate when good anime start dragging the plot for no reason. Yeah, I feel like it's like it's a problem, especially with shonens, just because they end up being so long that like inevitably there's like some kind of I don't even want to say filler arc because there's some filler arcs that I like. I don't hate filler arcs, but there's just some arcs that end up being really boring and bad. Um, but yeah, I feel that. I think one thing I really admire about Demon Slayer, which I think is a very shonen anime, it's a very shonen, is that it knew where to end. And I think I will always recommend Demon Slayer. I have like hot opinions about Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna go into them because we didn't pick it, but I have hot opinions. But even despite that, I think Demon Slayer was a very, very solid shonen, and I think a big part of that is because it knew where to end. Um, but NFK, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, what is next? What is next? Let's do. Is that Goblin Slayer? I think that's Goblin Slayer. Ah, sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna find it again. Is this Goblin Slayer still? No. Oh, okay. This was not a good one to pick because I don't remember watching this. I do. I remember watching it. I remember watching this, but I don't remember what it was about. This is Akiva's strip. There's a game, but the anime I think is completely different from the game. I just remember it was crazy, but like if you don't know what the game is about, it's like basically you're in Akihabara and there's like some shady organization or something, and then the important part about Akiva's strip is you win by stripping the opponents naked because I think they're vampires maybe, and then when they're naked they like burn in the sun, so like the whole goal of the game is to get your opponent naked. Yeah. I feel like they don't make games like that anymore. Like anime games used to be crazy, like Akiba Strip, and then there's this one called like Inception, I think, or like Conception. It was like a whole anime like RPG about like you breeding with like other characters and like making kids, and then your kids would fight. So like kind of like Fire Emblem, but like the whole point is breeding. Anyways, Kiva Strip, yeah, the anime, the breeding to fight is crazy. It is. I never played it, but that's just what I remember it being about. Um, but yeah, I feel like they don't make anime games like that anymore. This is kind of sad, even though I never really played them because they were a little too out of pocket for me. Or maybe they still make them and I just don't pay attention. But the anime for Akiva Strip, I think I liked it. I think it was like maybe a C. I'll just give it a C. I feel like it couldn't have been that good if I don't remember it, but then I have like not negative opinions or like memories of it. So we'll give it a C. Breeding to fight sounds impractical, if anything. I don't remember the exact mechanics, but it was like I think like you have traits and then your wives could have traits and then like you could cross traits. That's kind of how it worked, I think. I'm not sure. Um okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh. I didn't think we would get one of these. I didn't think we would get one of these. If you know what show this is, you probably already know where I'm gonna put it, but this is Glass Lip. What is the show about? I think that's a very good question. I think it's a good question. Let me open up the show on Mao. Glass Lip. I'm gonna read the description. Okay. What if you hold the power to hear the voices or see the fragments of images from the future. Would that be a good thing or a bad thing? Glasslip follows the life of Toko Fukami, an aspiring glass artist born from a glass artisan family. She enjoys her worry-free life in Fukui, save for fragments of images that she sees on occasion. Honestly, like, from that, you would think there's potential, right? And additionally, this is, I think, a PA Works anime? Yeah, PA Works, which I think was a pretty big studio. I mean, they still are, but I think they were like really big back then. And then Glass Slip happened. But Glass Slip was literally I'd almost recommend watching it. I think you should watch I think you should watch Glass Slip. Cause it's amazing how pointless an anime could be. You guys heard the summary, right? There was like that part about like seeing things in the future. That literally happens like 3 times, I think, in the show. And like it does nothing. Like it has no relevancy to the plot. It's like, why do you even have that as a plot thing? Like as like a thing that happens when like it's irrelevant. It does nothing. And then like the characters suck. Like all the characters are terrible. And like I swear when they talk to each other somehow, they aren't talking to each other. They're like having their own monologues. But it's like a dialogue, even though this doesn't make sense. It was pointless, it was boring, it was amazing. It was like you guys need to watch it to like believe it, to like understand how pointless it is. And the thing is, like, it had kind of potential. It's a good looking show. And like the plot had potential. There was like a very kind of diverse set of characters, I think. There was like a pretty large cast, I think. There was like a lot of potential for like just a good romance or like what is it, coming of age anime, but it was no. Sam, welcome. Sorry to interrupt. Can't hear what you're saying because I forgot my headphones. Oh no. Watch the VOD later. Thanks for dropping by anyways. I hope you enjoyed the VOD. And I actually, any VOD watchers who are still watching, I hope you guys have been having a good time. Sounds like such a good waste of potential. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's a really pretty show. It's just like that's it. It's yeah. But I'd kind of recommend it just because it's like it's such an experience. Just how bad it is. But yeah, there's like not one good thing I can say about the show other than like it's, I guess, pretty. And I like the thing is I'm okay with boring anime sometimes, but that one was like it was like it just went nowhere. Just didn't go anywhere. It was pointless. I don't know. They would like say things and then nothing would happen. They'd be like, "I like you," and that'd be it. And they'd never talk about it again. It's like, what the heck? Like they wouldn't even like. Anyways, we're moving on. It's better if I don't think about that show. What do you think is the worst anime in existence? I think Glass Slip is a contender. I think Glass Slip is definitely a contender. Um, I don't want to say what I think is the worst anime in existence. I don't know. I feel like I mean the thing is no one purposely really watches bad anime, so I feel like most anime I watch are like passable. There's just a few. There's a few that I just that were so bad that I just kept watching. Actually, maybe I do have. I have a worst anime that I've watched. I don't have a worst anime I think of all time because I don't think I've watched. I don't think I would seek out the worst anime in existence. Wait, sorry. Something is whistling in my room. Oh, I think someone's vacuuming in the hallway. Okay, that's fine. Um, guys, the BGM left again. I think it's because when I hit undo, I accidentally undo the BGM. Okay, we're gonna change the BGM. There we go. This is a little more cheerful. Yay! Okay, hopefully with this BGM we'll have some better anime. This one I don't remember what it's called, but it's about this guy. It's a like Fujoshi. But I think like a Fudanshi. I think is that the word? It's like so Fujoshi are girls that that really like BL. Anyways, so this is about a guy who likes reading BL. It was okay. It was mid. It wasn't bad. It was just like it was just it was like I guess it was kind of funny, but also like not. I don't know. It was like it was very okay. Udanshis are the guy gay. I think that's one way to put it. Also, right now, welcome. If you want me to call you something else, though, let me know. But welcome. Okay, we're gonna put this in. I think it was watchable. I'll put it in C minus, but like maybe like a C minus minus. I feel like it's yeah C minus. Maybe C minus. Log on to the Lily account. Oh, Lily, welcome. Fu in Fudanshi means rotten. Yeah. I think Fujoshi is rotten girl. Okay. Oh, this one. That's actually crazy. Very fitting name. I can kind of see it. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a Fudanshi. I've like technically read and I guess watched BL, but not really. Like I never seek it out. But I feel like I have. Kind of. I don't know. I don't seek it out. I've watched like Given, which I think is kind of like a BL, but like I don't know. I just watch like a lot of anime. I don't really discriminate by genre too much. Kyoso Giga is I think very good, but I feel like if I watched it again, I wouldn't like it as much. So Kyoso Giga is a very kind of abstract anime. It's very colorful. The animation's really good. It's about family, I think, is the best way to put it, but it's a very unique family, and it's about kind of how this unique family tackles being a very unique family. Like there's like a demon, there's like a priest, there's like some other family members, and it's just crazy. Just a very non-normal family. And the thing is they're like kind of not all together in a way too. It's very sad sometimes. I think it's kind of a sad show, but it's heartwarming as well. I like it. I think I'd recommend watching the first episode of Kyoso Giga. Cause just the first episode of Kyoso Giga is really good. It's like even if the whole anime was just the first episode, I think I would still recommend it because it's like one of the really good first episodes. I don't know how to describe it, but just the first episode is really good, and then everything is kind of building on to the like explaining more about the first episode in a way. Is it one of those bittersweet ones? Kind of. I forget how it ends, but it's not like sad. I think like there's sad moments, but I don't think it's like a tragedy or anything. I don't know. It's like a family, you know. There's ups and there's downs. But it's good. It is abstract though. Like it's not very straightforward all the time. You kind of have to think a little bit. I think it's more sweet than bitter. Yeah. I think that's what I remember as well. But Yeah, it's heartwarming. It's about family. I keep saying family, but that's really what the core of Kyuso Giga is. I like it. I like abstract anime. I would give this one maybe like an A minus, or maybe somewhere between an A and an A minus. I think animes with a lot of development are more favorable. You could definitely see the characters grow in Kyuso Giga. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it for sure. It's that good, yeah. I like it a lot. It's very solid. Maybe a A minus, I think. Honestly, I kind of want to move Raka no Yusha down. We'll see. But yeah, Kyuso Giga would recommend. I'm serious. Just watch the first episode and then you'll know if you like it or not. Like if you watch the first episode and you don't like it, then I don't think it's for you probably. But if you like the first episode, then you'll probably like the rest of it. And just like watching the first episode is just like a good time. And even if you just don't watch anymore after the first episode, like I don't think you'll regret that 20 minutes. Guys, watch my favorite anime. This is actually secretly an ad for all the A-list and above anime. Anyways, speaking of A-list and above, Bocchi the Rock is of course top tier. Not S for me because I think. Oh shoot! I got rid of my audio again. Okay. It's not S for me because I think for something to be S for me, it has to have like changed my life in a way. And I mean Bocchi, I love Bocchi, but it didn't change my life. It was just really good. Like Bocchi the Rock is like, it's so good. I have some Bocchi merch on my refrigerator. I think I'll take a picture later and post it on Twitter or maybe YouTube. I was thinking about posting that picture, but it's good. It's about this really shy girl, and then she wants to be in a band, and she eventually finds a band, and it's about kind of their adventures being in a band. But it's just very relatable, especially if you have like any kind of social anxiety. Bocchi, I think her name means lonely, or maybe Hitori Bocchi means like all alone or something like that, but she kind of is the personification of social anxiety in a way. So it's very relatable. If you at all get just like even a little bit nervous, like just talking with other people, you could really understand how she feels. But the thing is, it doesn't like glorify that either. There's another character who I think is my favorite in the series called Kita. She's like the opposite. She's very outgoing and optimistic, and it's just cool seeing all their like different personalities come together. And of course, it's just like the animation's really good. You've probably seen like gifs of Bocchi, and it's just really funny as well. And the music is also good. You know, I feel like a music anime needs to have good music. So just all around, like there's nothing bad I could really say about Bocchi the Rock. Just that it didn't change my life. It wasn't life changing for me. That's the only bad thing I could say about Bocchi the Rock. Okay. Oh. Okay, next one is Astra Lost in Space. I think it's Kanata no Astra or Astra no Kanata. I forgot which one. But it's about these group of kids on a field trip essentially, and they get lost in space. And I watched this because I feel like most people are like, I don't care about Mal ratings, but I do. I care about Mal ratings. I think Mal ratings are usually pretty accurate. I think if it's an 8, it's probably good. Like if you don't know what Mal is, it's My Anime List. It's just like a website for tracking and rating anime. But I usually kind of look at Mal ratings. I don't always agree with them, but I usually look at them to kind of gauge an anime. Usually if it's over an 8, it's gonna be good. If it's like a 7 to 8, then it's probably okay. If it's like below a 7, then it's probably questionable. There's some anime I really love, that are below 7s though. So again, I don't always agree. And actually, speaking of that, this one is over. The reason I watched this was because it was over an 8, and it's about this group of kids on a field trip who get stranded in space, basically. And additionally, apparently one of them sabotaged the spaceship, so it's kind of like a Among Us situation, basically. So I was like, oh, like how, if anyone of you were here for Roku no Yusha earlier, how I was like, I love mysteries, I love like Among Us and all that. And so it had over an 8 ratings. I was like, it has to be good, but it was, I will say I didn't finish it. I didn't finish this one, but it was just boring to me. Like it wasn't bad. It was just kind of boring. So I give this like maybe like a B minus, C plus, maybe a C plus, because I don't know. I think I had to finish it. Maybe I need to finish this one first. C plus. No, wait. Oh, C plus. Okay. It seems unfair to give it a C plus because I never finished it. Like maybe the ending was good, but I don't know. It just seemed really generic to me. Like all the characters seemed kind of generic, and it was kind of boring. Even though, okay, I love main characters that are like super like heroic and cool, and the main character was like that, but for some reason he felt boring here too. Among Us, I love Among Us. Bochi is if Watamu had a good story and not just depressing. I actually never watched Watamu. I watched like a few episodes, but I never really finished it. I honestly didn't think it was that bad. People said it was like cringy, but I thought it was just meh. I didn't think it was cringy, just kind of plain, I guess. I didn't think it was that funny, if anything. I didn't think it was cringy. If you were in anime, what kind of anime would you want to be in? What do you mean? I'm already an anime character. Huh? Eh? That's a dangerous question. To ask me, because I was so chuny. I was such a chunibyo for the longest time. Still am a little bit. I think I would be the Pixel Prince of the Milky Way. I'd be in my own original anime. And I think I'd be the coolest character, of course. I would definitely want superpowers, though. Something with superpowers. And maybe a little bit of fighting, but like not sad. Do you agree with Freerin being 9.37? Oh, I don't actually know if I think I did add Freerin here somewhere. That's hard to say. I love Freerin, but maybe not. Just because I think there's better anime out there that are below Freerin, and I don't think Freerin is the best anime ever. But I'm not gonna complain because I still like Freerin, and I can't say anything bad about Freerin either. And shockingly, I feel like Freerin just got better with time. When I feel like most anime that are like really hyped just get worse, or like they start off strong and then they just like turn okay, or they're just like they just continue being strong. But Freedom's just been getting better and better, which I think was really cool. I like Freerin a lot, but I don't know. I feel like nothing deserves over a 9, even though it's been more common lately. There's been power creep on Mao. These days there's like actually anime over 9. For the longest time, like the highest rated anime was like 8.5 or something, I swear. Now they give out 8s like crazy on Mao. Sorry, I'm old. Doesn't sound like a C plus if you can't finish it because it's too boring. I know, but I feel it got an 8 on Mao, so it can't be bad, right? Oh, sorry, I need to like fix my posture. I'm like falling. There we go. JTQA tester. Welcome. New improved Royai VTuber model. Don't I look pretty cool? Welcome. I don't know. I'll leave it at C plus. I feel bad because I didn't finish it. Like maybe it does get better at the end. I want to be optimistic. Let's see. Next one. Oh, this is one of the newer ones. I don't remember what it's called. It's like something sister anime new. What the heck is this one called? I love your cat ears. Thank you. Thank you. Meow. I would actually meow, but my voice is too dead today for it. But thank you. I kind of made them myself a little bit. What is this anime called? It came out really recently. Anime about priest girl. No, not Blue Exorcist. What the heck? Shiro Seijo Tokuro. Oh yeah. It's something Saint Celicia and Pastor Lawrence. That's the English translation, I think. Dang, how do you recognize all these? That's crazy. Um, yeah. So this one is about the saint basically who lives with a priest, and then it's kind of a rom com for the most part. There's a little bit, just a tiny bit of action and like plot. There's definitely plot, but most of it is just kind of fluff in a way. It's very cute. It's a very cute show. Mm. You'd really watch it for just how cute kind of their relationship is between the pastor and Celicia, and all the characters are likable. And I mean, what little plot there is really interesting. I think the world is cool, and I enjoyed it. I don't think it was that amazing. It was just nice, you know? It's just like one of those shows you watch kind of to kill time almost. But it's like it's a good experience. It's just fluffy. If you want to see like a cute show about like a cute relationship between like this kind of shy girl and this like kind of airheaded thick-headed guy who can't get a hint. I think this one's a good one. But yeah, I think the nice part about this one is the world building is pretty good. So like on top of like the fluff, like it's pretty interesting just learning about the world. So I think I'd give this like okay, despite all that praise, I think I'd give it a C plus because it's not that special. Just it's good. And then we're gonna move this down to a C. Just read the text on the picture. Okay, how do you see that though? It's so blurry. That's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Like a comfort anime. I think the thing is though, there's like way better comfort anime out there. So it's hard for me to say this is like an amazing anime, but it's good. It's not bad. It's just like there's like 10 other anime that do the exact same thing. And there's like 5 other anime that do the exact same thing but like better. So it's just like it's good but not great. Anyways, this one's bad. This one's Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm a Grand Blue fan, but this one was not it. The animation was ugly despite the Grand Blue like being known for its really good art. And the plot was one of the most boring things I've ever not tried to watch. I don't think it went through my head at all. Um, and I think that's just a problem with a lot of gotcha anime is just I feel like most gotcha games the plot sucks for the first few chapters and then it eventually gets better. Like I think the more recent Grand Blue story is a lot better. There's actually a Grand Blue or I'm not caught up so I've only heard, but I did play a few years back one of the Grand Blue events. I read the whole story and it was really good. Like I got really invested in the story despite like not really being caught up with the plot or knowing a lot of the characters, but the event plot was really good. And like I feel like if they made that into anime it'd be really cool. But the thing like with gotcha games though is like if they make an anime, they have to make, you know, like the main story. And I feel like the main story always sucks at the start and Grand Blue, the main story was terrible. at the start at least. So the show was really really bad as well. Maybe season 2 is better because I think the show, like the plot picked up in season 2, but I didn't even want to give that a try. This one is like I wouldn't watch it. It's a fantasy. It's just very fantasy. Yeah, it's like fantasy. That's all. There's nothing even special about it. It's like some guy falls from the sky. He's like, "Oh no, I'm falling," and some girl's like, "Oh no, I'll save you." And then she saves his life. And then he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're actually a fugitive." And then she's like, "Yeah." And then they're fugitives together or something. And they go traveling from island to island, helping out the locals. Like it's, I don't know. It's pretty standard fantasy. It's not bad. I mean, no, Grand Blue was bad. Don't watch it. This one honestly like D minus. Don't watch this. I love that explanation. Thank you. Pretty good at explaining shows. Guys, we're not even get to like 1/10 of this. It's over. Did I move the library? No. Okay. 24-hour stream. No, I have somewhere to be. I have somewhere to be later. But what time do I have to go actually? Let me check that real quick. It's not soon. I think I could stream for like 3 hours at least. Oh, sorry, 2 hours. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. I think maybe I'll do a part 2 probably. I love this anime, really. Oh, um, I watched it all. This one's a newer one. I forget what it's called, but basically it's about a guy who gets isekai'd and then he becomes like he gets a skill. His like isekai skill in this fantasy world is he gets to buy groceries from Japan, basically. And then they just spawn in front of him, and then so he just becomes OP somehow because of that, because everyone loves his food so much. But the thing is, I secretly one of my favorite secret genres that I don't think is a real genre is fantasy food anime. I just love food anime in general, but like fantasy food anime hits different. So I was, very hyped for this one, but honestly, campfire cooking something something. Is this the one where he becomes a farmer? No, he doesn't become a farmer, or maybe he does. I don't remember. I honestly don't. I don't think so. I love fantasy food anime. Donkey, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Have you seen Adorable Food Goddess? Wait, I haven't. I need to look up that real quick. Oh my gosh, wait. I need to watch this. This one looks good. Is this like a Chinese or maybe a Chinese anime maybe? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put that on my list though. I need more. Um, it is Chinese. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I don't keep up really with Chinese anime usually. They're called something else. It's not anime anymore, but I need to watch more because there's some good ones. This one's called Campfire Cooking in Another World. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, this one. So okay, so with that context that I love food anime, I was really excited for this one, and then I watched it, and it was just, it was okay. I finished it. I enjoyed watching it every week, but I think what I didn't like about it was that the plot was really boring. Like there was like basically no plot, which is fine for the most part, but it just got kind of repetitive after a while because they would just like cook. And the thing I think though that bothered me the most about this one is is they didn't even cook like fantasy food. Like cuz the whole plot was like he gets ingredients from the human world. So it's like they kill like for example like a fantasy chicken or something like a phoenix or whatever, and then they make like chicken nuggets, you know. But then like when they like show the food, it just looks like chicken nuggets. Like it just looks like normal human food. And then he like uses like human breading or something. So like you literally can't tell the difference. And he's like, this tastes exactly like chicken. I'm like, okay, it's just chicken nuggets. Like I don't know. It's like what's the point of the fantasy setting if you're just gonna make like normal food? And like the food didn't even look that good. It was just like normal anime looking food. Like it wasn't special anime looking food. It was just like you know like the food in Pokemon? Like that. It just looked like normal food. Just like clumps of meat. And like there's even one episode where like the food of the day, like these food animes, there's always like the dish of the day or like the dishes of the day of the episode, right? But one of the dishes of the episode was literally human steak because he was like, I'm gonna get wagyu from the human world. So there wasn't even like fantasy at all. It was literally just wagyu steak from the human world. I was like, oh, I guess that's nice. And the thing too is that what so he has like this wolf companion, right? So part of it is like he has to feed the wolf companion, but like the wolf companion's really hungry, so he makes these huge portions. So it's like this giant mukbang of food every time, and it's like to the point where it's kind of unappetizing because there's just so much food. There's like it's like a pile of like 50 steaks, you know, and I'm just like at that point it doesn't even look good anymore. It's just like a pile of brown stuff, you know. Like I want to see like one really good looking dish, not like a pile of wagyu steak, you know. I don't know. It wasn't bad. Again, it wasn't bad. It just was very disappointing to me. I'm sorry. I need to catch up on chat. Late to your streams. No worry. Of how the goddess is obsessed over oh yeah, that was my favorite part. So there's like there's other characters. I really like how the other characters, there's like goddesses that interact with the human food. I think that part is nice. I like how the characters interact with the food, but I mean, I don't know, it was just mid. I think the thing is there's oh wait, hopefully I pick it, but there's this one isekai food anime that is so good. It's like Restaurant to Another World, I think. Wait, let me search it up. Yeah. Okay. So what I would recommend instead of this one is this anime called Restaurant to Another World. That one is peak. That one's my favorite isekai food anime ever. Basically it's like, you know, standard dish of the week, but what makes it special is like every week there's like this new fantasy character like an elf or like a dwarf or even like fairies, and then they go to the restaurant and it's like a restaurant on a tree. Restaurant to another world. Restaurant to Another World. Maybe it's because I watched it on an empty stomach. I know what you mean. No. I watched anime while eating, so I that's part of why I love watching food anime so much. So it was still like good, but the thing is, it's just like once you've seen Restaurant to Another World, like all other food anime just aren't as good anymore because you're like, this could just be season 3 of of Restaurant to Another World. But yeah, so Restaurant to Another World, it's like instead of like, it's like the whole restaurant gets isekai'd basically. So like these fantasy creatures stumble into this human restaurant, and then they get served human food, and it's really cool to see like how the chef like cater to these beasts while serving like, you know, just regular human food. And it's really neat also just how the fantasy creatures kind of interact with the normal human food. Like for example, like in that universe, the elves are like all vegetarian, so it's really nice. I don't know, seeing the elves like eat vegetarian food. I don't know. It was cool. I love it. Okay, I recommend Restaurant to Another World. But this show, campfire cooking was, it was okay. I'd give it like a C minus, maybe C. Yeah, I gave it a C. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Just watch Restaurant to Another World instead. Okay. Oh, this one. I bet most of you have watched this one. The food is the friends we made on the way. Sorry, food anime get me heated. I feel like I'm the only one who cares about that genre, but I like food anime. And I think it's because I eat while watching anime. So like it's really important that the anime is appetizing. I've dropped anime just because it gets like too gory or like disturbing, and like I can't eat while watching it. But yeah, this one. Do you guys think I'm gonna have a hot take on this one? Is Roy gonna like this one? Is Roy gonna be like, actually, my opinion on this as a seasoned anime watcher is Spy X Family is overrated. No. I like Spy X Family. I read the manga when it was first coming out. Um I watched it like really early on, like when I read the manga, or I read it really early on. When I read it, the it ended like the most recent chapter was when they got Bond. Um, so it was like a very long time ago, and I liked it a lot. I love Spy Family. Have an obsession. That's fair. That's fair. I like it a lot too. I do say I like the manga more than the anime, but I mean the anime is pretty good too. I just feel like the anime just it's like lacking pizzazz. It's just very typical anime in a way. It's kind of like it kind of feels like it was made for kids, which isn't a bad thing, but like it's not very artsy. I think I don't know. There's like not too much flair to it, but it's not bad. I just like the manga more. Um, but I mean I like the manga a lot, and so I still like the anime. Have a Spy X Family mouse pad. I have a few Spy X Family merches too, merchandise. Also, I think Lloyd looks hotter in the manga. I don't know. I think Lloyd looks a lot hotter in the manga. But anyways, Spy X Family, it's good. I recommend it. I think my favorite parts are the school scenes. To be honest, I think my favorite characters maybe Damien and Becky. I like Anya's friends a lot. The real struggle is watching an anime that you have to always look at so you don't miss anything. But you're eating like high maintenance. I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes I just like pause. I think a few times I've like just paused the show, just watch something else, and then I finish watching it alone when I can focus, and then I binge it. Lloyd is Lloyd to me. When you said that, I literally typed that. Like I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that Lloyd was nerfed. I was like still looking forward to Lloyd in full, color, but then I don't know. I feel like they didn't do him justice. I love Anya's friends, right? I don't know. I love Becky so much. My favorite Spy X Family manga chapter and episode is when Becky and Anya go shopping together. I just love when like I'm trying to phrase this in a way that doesn't sound weird. I like it when like when when wait I need wait do not take this out of context, okay? I like it when characters that don't have friends and are young make friends and they go shopping together. That's only happened twice. There's only two anime where that's happened. One of them being Spike's family, but I love those scenes so much. It's just so heartwarming to me. It's like, and I don't know, they look so cool like when they're dressing up and they're like so like so confident even though they're like little kids. It's funny to me like watching them strut when they're just like tiny kids, and then Becky has like her credit card. Cardcaptor Sakura did that too. Oh, I actually haven't watched Cardcaptor Sakura. The other anime I'm thinking of is Samurai Taiso, or Taiso Samurai, I think. There's a scene like that too. I like Lloyd when he's wearing his other clothes in the anime. Oh, wait, what are his other clothes? I only remember the Lloyd suit. Oh, wait, like his casual wear? Oh yeah, Lloyd's casual wear is pretty good. He looks more edgy and mysterious in the manga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was working really hard to phrase that in a way where I don't say I like watching little girls go shopping. But no, it's not the little girls aspect. It's like how like Anya didn't have friends, and then like seeing her with Becky, and they're just like having fun together. It's so heartwarming to me. I want to watch Spy X Family, but I feel like it's gonna make me feel lonely. It's not too bad actually. I don't know. I don't feel lonely. I don't Spy X Family is just like it's like soothing to me. I think it's what is it? It's like out there enough, like comedic enough in a way that it doesn't feel super relatable. It's just like fun to enjoy. I know what you mean. Like some anime you watch and you're like, I wish that could be me. But I like Spy X Family. I will say one of my favorite characters is Fiona because I feel that. Anyways, we're moving on. Spy X Family, I think, despite all the high praise, maybe I give it a A minus just because I think it's really good, but I think there's maybe better. And again, I think I'm sad that they nerfed Lloyd. If it was the manga, maybe I'd give it higher, but A minus. Yo, NFK buddy. I have the I have the my opinion on buddy daddies is dangerous. Ever since Spike's family, I've been obsessed with other family like buddy daddies and Oshinoko. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Um, but yeah, buddy daddies is you guys don't understand. I watched there were episodes of Buddy Daddy that I've watched 5 times because I just couldn't wait for the next episodes. I just kept watching the same episode multiple times. I there's like no Buddy Daddy merch out there, and I know because I searched so hard. But I own a few pieces of Buddy Daddy merch. I bought the OST. I love Buddy Daddies. Buddy Buddy Daddies, my beloved. I love Buddy Daddies. Haven't watched it, but the clips look really cute. I love it. I think one really important piece of Buddy Daddies is the opening and ending are so good, especially the ending. If you guys haven't heard the lo-fi version of the Buddy Daddies ending, you had to hear it. It's the VAs that sing it, and it's like imagining the character singing it. I can't. I'm gonna die. The voice actor singing, yeah. The lo-fi. The lo-fi version of the ending. Anime original, so there's no manga. I would buy the manga so fast. I was considering buying the Blu-rays, but I mean I would never use it because I don't even have a CD player. Also, the Blu-rays are so expensive, but I listen to that a lot. Yeah, it's so good. It's on my playlist. Both the opening and ending of Buddy Daddies are on my playlist. I think it's Shocked by Yase, and then I forgot what the ending song is. Let me look it up. It's called My Plan by Durdn. Oh, it's so good. It's sad. Like, or the song is Buddy Daddies isn't sad, but like the song is kind of sad, and it makes me so sad. I like cry. I'm like, even though the anime isn't sad, but I love it. Okay. I don't know. It's so good. It's like family. The lyrics are good too. I like the lyrics of both the opening and ending. Okay. Sorry, we talked about Buddy Daddies. I think if we find Buddy Daddies, I'd give it a plus or a favorite one of these. Any more family anime? Hopefully it becomes a trend with Spy X Family doing so well. I like Buddy Daddies. I think Spy X Family is better. Hmm. Anyways. ReZero. Wow. Okay. This one's weird because I used to really love ReZero so much. Um, when it was first airing out, I thought ReZero was the most creative, best anime that ever came out. And then the sequel came out kind of recently, and I watched that, and I was like, "This is so boring. This is I need this to be over. Like, stop looping, stop looping, and just get it over with." Rem Vesk. Okay, this is gonna be a hot take. I'm Team Emilia forever. Team Emilia forever, like actually forever. Emilia Vesco, you in this speech, in this essay, I I will talk about how Rem literally tried to kill Subaru and how Emilia, despite Subaru being just some random guy, let him lay on her lap and actually was nice to him and actually like cares about him and actually is nice to him. Which one is Emilia? Emilia's the main girl, the best girl. That's Emilia. I have a giant Amelia plush, and I have Amelia Nendo too. I have a no. I even have like an Amelia figure, like a whole on figure of Amelia. I love her. I love her. But I didn't like the most recent season of ReZero, even though it's supposed to be better than the original. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So it's hard to say because I really loved it at when it first came out, and I think I was a lot younger. There was like a huge gap between the seasons, but then now it's just like I don't think I would watch it anymore, I guess. Um, but then at the time, I thought it was literally the best thing ever, and I still like ReZero just cause of the memories of when it came out. Do you recommend? I'd give it a try. So it's a isekai. It's a isekai with kind of interesting abilities. The main character has a very unique ability. It's kind of like time looping in a way. It's really cool. I'd give it a try. Like if you watch the first arc, you'll kind of be able to know how it goes in a way. Um, but there's some really good moments to it, I think. It just gets kind of dialogue heavy, I think, in the later arcs, which I'm not a huge fan of. It is a little gory too, by the way, if that's not your thing. But I liked all the character designs a lot. Um, I still like all the character designs, but I I don't know. It's really hard to say. I feel like it was an influential anime for sure. Definitely an A somewhere, maybe just an A minus. Yeah. I feel like if you asked me like a few years ago, I would give it a S, like crown tier, but it's not for me anymore. Still would recommend though. Like I think if you like isekais, I mean, yeah, if you like isekais, definitely give it a try. It's one of the classic isekais I think at this point. Um, I will say I like Subaru still. I don't know. I like Subaru as a character, and I like Emilia. I like them together. There's this one artist that draws Subaru. Okay, never. We're actually no. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about Subaru artists. Subaru's adorable. There's a Subaru Nendo out there. I want it so bad, but it's like non-existent anymore. I heard they only sold it at like one specific place, and it was like very limited time, and never again. I need that Subaru Nendoroid. Nendoroid. So I could put it next to my Amelia one. Anyways. Oh, this one. This one is called Misfits at Demon Academy. It's is it an isekai? I don't remember. It's about some I think it is. I think it's an isekai. Maybe? No? It's maybe not. It's like it's fantasy. It's basically an isekai. Like you can't tell the difference between between this and an isekai. It's like some OP guy goes to demon school, is OP, the end. If you like shows where the main character is OP, watch this one. But otherwise, it's pretty generic. I guess he's kind of good looking, and the girls are okay. Yeah. This one, I don't know if I finished it. If I did, I don't remember. We're gonna give this one like a C. I don't know. It's just like you probably know what kind of show it is if you've ever watched an isekai with a OP main character in a high school setting. I'd say it's not bad though. It's definitely not bad. There's worse ones for sure. It's just also not special. If you like those shows, I'd give it a chance though. Okay, next one. Next one. Oh, Go Sick. Okay, this one's kind of older. Um, this one is a mystery. It's about this girl here who's basically like the Sherlock Holmes of the series, and then there's like a Watson who's just some guy, and then they kind of just go places and solve mysteries together. I still remember one of the Go Sick mysteries, which is pretty cool. I think just by watching it a long time ago, it's something I think about, which I think is neat. How, despite I think almost like half a decade passing, I still like very vividly remember the first mystery in Go Sick. The other mysteries I don't quite remember, but which maybe isn't a good thing for the show. But I, you know, knowing me as a mystery lover, Go Sick it's just very well done mystery anime. I don't think it's anything super special. It's just like classic Sherlock Holmes type, buddy psychic mystery anime. So if you like mysteries, 100% would check out Go Sick. Would recommend it. A little bit of romance too, but also nothing super special. I think I'd give it like a B plus. I think for its time it was better though. It's just like since then better mysteries have come out, so it's not as good anymore. But when it came out, I think it was really really good comparatively at least. You mentioned romance. I'll watch. There's like a little bit. Hmm. It's nice. Maybe if you give it a try, you'll find your love of mysteries. It's just a very classic mystery anime, which I always appreciate. I feel like those are kind of a dying breed, just the classic mystery. Like in movies, like they're very rare. I think that's why I really like Knives Out, despite it being kind of generic in a way. It's because it was again classic mystery, and again feel like those are just kind of rare these days. I mean, and Knives Out came out a while ago at this point. But anyways, moving on. Isekian Friends. I can't pronounce it. It translates to 1 week friends. So the plot of this one is pretty interesting. It's basically there's this guy, right? And he just goes to school. I don't know why I started the guy, because the girl is more interesting. What happens is every week the girl's memories reset. So it's about this guy who meets this girl and wants to become friends with this girl, but then it's really difficult for them because at the end of every week her memories reset. And just with that description alone, I feel like you could kind of guess what might happen. um, it's more lighthearted than it sounds, I'd say. It's very slice of lifey. I like the side characters a lot in this one. Um, but of course, there's definitely kind of like, the moments. But again, if you think it's gonna be like super dramatic and like tragic or anything, it's not. It's mostly like it's very fluffy for the most part, but it's still nice. I liked it. I don't think it was amazing. I think maybe it was a little disappointing, even given how cool the concept was. But not bad. I think I would just had the wrong expectations going into it. But again, yeah, if you like fluffy things, like it's very fluffy, very very fluff in a good way. Um, yeah. So Val, if you like romance, you might like this one. Definitely definitely a romance. Um, I think I'd give it B minus maybe. Love me some fluff. Yeah, it's nice. It's always nice like to just like have some anime to watch. I think it's really good as like a in between anime, and by that I mean there's like some really dramatic or like anime that like really play for emotions, you know, or like just get really intense. It's really nice to watch like a fluff anime like after that, just to like calm down. So, Isoken 1 Week Friends could be that anime for you. Next time you watch some like super intense thing and you're like, I just need a break, you know. I just need to like chill a little bit. Okay. Oh. Okay, I think the left side are I kind of did this list a little bit. Some stuff is like definitely out of order and just random, but it's a little bit just I think left is the ones I like, the ones that were previously in my like top tier list, and the ones on the right are either newer, so I haven't put them on my list at all yet before, or I didn't really like them. But this one, Kimi Toboku, yeah, me and you, Kimi Toboku. It's oh, you and me. It's this one's really nice. It's kind of slice of lifey, really. It's about this group of high school boys living their life as high school boys. Um the opening and ending sounds really good, but one thing I just really remember that I think will maybe stick with me for the rest of my life is I read a comment on one of the endings. It's like watching this made me feel like I had friends in a time where I didn't have friends, and just by some guy. And I was like, I feel that. I don't know, this anime is just really comfy. And it really made me feel like I was friends with them, which is really weird. I was like parasocial with like with anime characters for real. But I don't know, you really feel like you like grow up with them or something. Like it's very normal in a way. Like there's no fantasy or anything. There's like not even that much like drama or anything. There is like a little romance a little bit, but it just I don't know, it's so nice. It's just it really makes you feel like you have friends, like they're your friends or something. It's hard to describe, but it's a nice show. It's very heartwarming. Um, this one, hmm, I know I didn't compliment it that much, but I think I might give this tier because I don't know, it was nice. I think I watched it in a moment where I needed it. I think I watched it during the pandemic. So it's really nice, you know, like feeling like I wasn't alone, even though I was kind of alone physically, at least. If that makes sense. Humu humu, humu humu. um, but yeah, if you ever need a cheer, kind of like if you're ever feeling lonely, maybe this might be a good anime to watch. I think the ending made me cry, not because it was sad, but because it was over. Okay, I think we're probably gonna be doing our last few ones here, which is really sad because I have a lot left. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Like if you're watching now, or if you're watching in the VOD, leave in the comments below. Guys, I'm becoming a real YouTuber. Leave in the comments below if you want me to do a part 2 of this. Leave a like if you enjoyed this and want to see me review more anime. Yeah, I'm sorry this was so slow. Like I I yap way too much. I have too many opinions about anime, and I've watched too many anime. Like I think it's not physically possible for me to get through everything. But it's like I don't want to just like put things in like buckets, you know? Like I want to explain. I want to like give recommendations and like actually talk about like what I liked and didn't like about things. But I mean, if you prefer to just me have me throw things into buckets, like I'm also willing to do that for you. I'm willing to make that sacrifice, okay? It's like 3 a.m. here. What the heck? Go to bed. You can watch the VOD. I'm not that entertaining. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Go to bed. I appreciate you fighting the fight, but if you're tired, you should get some rest. I'll make it. I'll probably be ending soonish. That's okay. I listen to streams while doing stuff, so I love when you yap and go on tangents. I feel that. I know exactly what you mean. Gotta stay up for the Pixel Prince. I love your pacings of the rankings though. Okay, okay. That's good to know. It'll be slow, but I think I'll probably do a part two. I enjoy this as well. And now that I have the setup, I mean it's gonna be easier. I need to get you guys in here. You guys need to be seen. Need to get Chad in here somehow. I'll sneak you guys into the library. Okay, just don't be too loud. I don't want to get kicked out. But yeah, next anime is working. This one is. It's about these. It's about this family style restaurant, which I think is kind of unique to Japan. It's like Denny's basically. It's like American style. But it's in Japan, so it's like actually American style. But it's like American food in Japan. I don't know. But it's that kind of restaurant, and it's just about the workers there. And I think specifically mostly about the part-time workers. So like they're high school students, but they work at this place part-time for whatever reason. And it's just about them working for the most part. I like it because I think it's a really nice deviation from the high school setting. Despite them still kind of being high schoolers, but start screaming hysterically. What the heck? Oh, are you a working fan? Working's good. I like it. I will say it's not. It didn't change my life, but it was good. Um, it's funny. It's a comedy for sure. And if you like romance, I think you would like working. There's definitely romantic subplots. It's like it's complicated. There's like a lot happening. It's very slice of life because it's like like an actual job, like an actual workplace. There's like all the different coworkers and all their different relationships and how like everything kind of goes together. And it's anime, so it's funny too. Try not to caught by the hey, what the heck? We get caught, the stream's gonna end, okay? If we get kicked out, it's on you, Bell. um But yeah, I do like working. I don't think it's amazing, but if you're ever looking for like some kind of slice of life, high school like anime, but you don't want to see a high school because you're sick of them, because you watched a million high school anime already, I'd highly recommend working. Or just like if you want to feel that like working like part-timer vibe, I guess, then working is also just kind of unique in that way. I enjoy anime where they aren't in school, but they're like at a job or somewhere. I think those are more common nowadays, but like back then, working was like one of the few anime like that, which is why I watched it. Um, yeah, I think for like a long time, honestly, I was like, I didn't like what is it called? I didn't like anime, or I got kind of stressed out because I kept watching high school anime. I was like, I know about high school, but like, what happens after high school? And then like as I was like graduating high school, I was like, I'm scared. I don't know what college is like. Anime didn't teach me this. So like watching anime like working and like Golden Time and just like anime that are set outside of high school was like, oh, they're just people. I don't know. That's kind of I was so chuny back then, but I love college anime. Yeah, they're becoming more common, but again, back then there was just like Golden Time, which was I liked Golden Time, but it could have been better. Anyways, working also I don't know, it could have been better. It was okay. It was like I give it a C plus. Especially now, I feel like there's similar anime that are maybe the same or better. So back then I think it would have been higher, but now I think I'd give working a C plus. It's like high school anime, but they're better because they're adults. I know what you mean. Honestly, I give Rental Girlfriend props for being in college, which I mean, I'd hope so given the concept, but have you ever been kicked out of the library? The word swapped. Have you been ever? Oh, I didn't even notice. My low key dyslexia kicking in for the save, but I don't think so. I think I've been glared at before. I think I've been glared at before, but I don't think I've been kicked out. Usually the glare is enough for me to kind of be a little quieter. My Hero Academia would be so much better if it was set in college. Oh, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is just like the high schoolness of it all. Like I feel like if it was in college, I would side eye a lot of their choices more. But it makes sense what they do because they're in high school. If that makes sense. Like they're immature, they're still growing in a way, and I feel like that's kind of a important part of My Hero. I think maybe it changes in the later arcs when the stakes get higher and things get more serious. But at least like I didn't finish My Hero. I only watched like the first season or two. Um, but I think at least in the first season or two, I don't think it would have made sense for them to be in college, but maybe in the later arcs. Okay, I think we could do one more before I kind of have to go. Actually, he was like, "Why are they leaving Dangerous?" Yeah, yeah, I know, I get it, I get it. Yeah, I think when the stakes get higher, it makes more sense for them to be in college. But I think at the start when they're kind of just like they're just like training, they're just like learning, they're like actually in school. I think it's fine for them to be in high school. Yo, Rex, welcome, welcome, welcome to my anime hot takes. I side eye a lot of manga every time my power scaling friends talk about it. I just say Batman solos. What are Batman solos? Is there power scaling in Batman? I was actually a really big fan of the Batman anime. It's not an anime. The Batman cartoon. The training isn't fine in high school, yeah. Does My Hero get better? Is it worth finishing? I feel like the answer is no. But sometimes I'm like curious. I'm like, maybe it got popular for a reason. No. Okay. Okay, but imagine a Batman anime. It might be possible. I feel like they're making like anime of Western series now. There was like that Blade Runner, no, not Blade Runner, Cyberpunk anime. I think it was pretty good. I got recommended it a lot. I need to watch it. I promised you I'd watch it, and then I never did. Oh my gosh. If you're one of those people that recommended me to watch it and you're watching the stream, I'm sorry. But also I can't guarantee I'll watch it. DC animations are all super solid. Justice League Unlimited and Teen Titans were a big part of my. Okay, right? Wait, yeah. Honestly, before I started watching anime, I was a big Teen Titans fanboy. I watched every episode of Teen Titans. People said they hated the final season of Teen Titans, I think. Or they really liked it, one of them. But I loved the final season of Teen Titans so much because it was like all the characters, and I liked how they introduced new characters. It was just really cool. And then I liked Legion of Superheroes a lot too. that was my show growing up, Legion of Superheroes. I don't think anyone talks about Legion anymore. I think maybe it's a dead franchise, but that was my childhood. I think that's part of why I can't get into Marvel stuff is just because I'm too DC core. I grew up on DC even though I don't like follow DC at all. I haven't followed DC since like middle school, but I back then it was like my life. I was like, I want to be a DC superhero when I grow up. The Cyberpunk anime is really good. Okay, maybe I'll watch it. Starfire or Raven? I like Starfire more. 100% Starfire. I just I feel like I understand. I understand. I understood her dilemma with Robin. Anyways. Anyways, the VGM has been out for a while now. No one told me. What the heck? Bring it back. Wait, no. Where did the VGM go? I know you guys like the sound of my voice, but can't like it that much, right? Let me find it again. Oh wait, I need to check if I need to go, cause I was like, I told my friends earlier, I was like, hey, do you want to do this thing at this time? Okay, I think I could do a few more probably. Once I need to tell them I'm gonna be late though. Yo, I was the one who set the time. Ba, ba, ba. No, go if you need to. I don't think they're ready yet, so I'll just keep an eye out, and then I'll just quickly yeet out once I have to go. I need to get through these. We have like probably like 290 left. I swear, how many have we done? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Oh wait, 24, not bad. Okay, we only have 280 left. We only have 280 left. We're almost there. Oh my gosh. Why are they on C? Well, it makes sense, right? Like C is like average, so it makes sense that most of them would be average, right? It's like the bell curve. Okay, this one, Beautiful Bones. This one I think isn't super well known. It's another mystery anime. It's about this lady who like looks at bones to like solve mysteries. It's kind of weird. It's a mystery, so I like it. I don't have too much to say because I don't really remember it, but it's a mystery, so we're gonna give this a C. I feel like I said good things about it, and I didn't say any bad things about it, and then I gave it kind of a bad rating. I feel like if it was good, I would remember more. Like, I feel like if it was better, I would actually remember what happened. And also, I think it like ended off on like the worst cliffhanger like known to man. Like it needed a season 2 that it never got, so that's why I'm putting it in C. Like Ghost Stories dub, that's a mystery. Ghost Stories dub, it's a mystery how that got through. Kind of. I'm glad it got through though. I think Ghost Stories dub is if it's what I'm thinking of, I think it's the Ghost Stories dub. It's pretty neat. It's kind of funny. Oh, this one. I think it's my Little Monster, something like that. My Pet Monster, maybe. It's basically like it's the classic girl and I think delinquent, basically like very studious girl, and then just some random delinquent who skips school, and then their romance starts. I actually don't remember how, but I liked it, and I think it's been outclassed since it came out, but it was very good at it at the time. My Little Monster is actually kind of cute. Yeah, I think it was my first. It was like the introduction to that genre, like the kind of shoujo in a way genre. Yeah, kind of my first kind of like romance shoujo-ish anime ever. So I think that I feel like I'm kind of biased towards it, but I also feel like it's just maybe not that good anymore, or like maybe it just was never that good, but I still enjoyed it, so I think I'm gonna give this one like a C+. I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't that memorable, and it was kind of like tropey in a way, just thinking back, but definitely wasn't bad. The title just reminds me of that game with the singing monsters. Wait, what? Same though. I mean, not same, because I don't know what you're talking about, but also same, I feel that. That's me at 3 a.m. too. That's also me at 3 a.m. What if I did a 3 a.m. stream? Roy sleep deprived. My singing monsters? Wait, what the heck? Is this real? I'm gonna search it up. My singing monsters. Oh, it is a video game. Bad memories are coming back to me. That game should not have existed. I never played it and I never will, and I am unhappy that I even watched gameplay of it at one point. It was kind of fun. Nah. I remember there being white fluff with flags and Bloodshot Eye saying, nah. It gives me like, what's that? Bug Snacks vibes. I hate Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks is, Bug Snacks is literally my worst fear. Don't tell anyone this, but I'd rather play any horror game than Bug Snacks. Like Bug Snacks is not peak Wilmerman. Hello, but no. Do you all remember Momo? I'd rather like see Momo IRL than like see Bug Snacks IRL. Like Bug Snacks is I hate bugs. I hate that it's now bug food. I hate Bug Snacks. Like I'd just not live anymore. Momo is so cursed. I think Bug Snacks is cursed. Speaking of kind of cursed things, this anime right here is probably kind of surprising for those of you who know it. You're like, what the heck? Roy watches this stuff? Okay, I like the art. It was like cute. The art was really cute. I like the colors. It's like pastel. But this show, if you don't know, I don't know what the name of it is. But it's about this guy whose sister turns him into a little girl, basically. Maybe not a little girl, but just like a girl. You're really looking for any excuse? What do you mean? No, like actually, I appreciate the art. It was cute. I think I should have probably not watched it once I saw that there was a uncensored R18 version, but I don't know. It wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad. It was pretty comfy in a way. Like it wasn't sus or anything. There was like scenes where it was like fan servicey for sure. Like there were definitely fan service scenes, but like it wasn't like sus, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It was like fan servicey, but like they weren't like. It's not like those fan service scenes where they're like uncomfortable. It's just like the camera angles are kind of sus, you know. But like they're fine. They're just like having fun with their selves. Wait, no, that sounded weird, but hot take, but I really hate fan service. It's so unnecessary. Yeah, I think it depends. For the most part, I don't think I'll defend fan service, but I think I'll say that I don't mind it that much. I think it really, I think it depends on the show. I think fan service can like destroy an anime if it's just like not supposed to be there and you're like, why am I seeing this? But other times, like High School of the Dead, I feel like wouldn't be as good as it is if it wasn't for the fan service. Like that one scene in the opening of High School of the Dead, if you know High School of the Dead, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. It's iconic. It's iconic, and I'm so glad it exists because it makes me laugh every time I think about it. It's amazing. Like I'm like, someone thought about this. Someone's head thinks about this kind of stuff. I'm like, humans are amazing. They're crazy. But I do know what you mean. I think some shows like just don't need fan service. I think this one, whatever this was called, the fan service was whatever because it's like I feel like it was kind of made for that in a way. But I don't know. It was okay. I think it wasn't bad. It didn't feel creepy to me, which I feel like it could have felt creepy. It was mostly just cute in a way. Also, it like there was like an episode where they went to like a ryokan, which is like a Japanese hot springs, and it made me want to go to Japanese hot springs, and I think it's actually what made me end up going to Japanese hot springs when I visited Japan. So like, I have the show to thank for that. I think I'd give it like a C+. I think the plot was it wasn't bad. Like I appreciate there was like friendships, which was kind of nice in a way, but also like the plot wasn't that existent either. Like they didn't do anything with like the guy turning into a girl, really. You've been? How are they? I went, but then the thing is, I went with friends, and there was only one bath, and you could rent it out, like you could reserve it basically for like an hour if you paid extra, which was fine. But I went with my friends. It was me, another guy, and then a girl, and then so there was like a female bath and a male bath. So she got her own bath basically, and then we would have to share a bath, and then so I was like, oh, like, or he was the one who really wanted to go to the Ryokan and like, you know, try out the bath. So he was like, oh yeah, let's definitely like get an hour. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I was like, hey, like, is it okay? Like, is it cool if I join you? And he was like, no. I was like, what the heck? And he was like, yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I'm literally the one paying for this Ryokan. So anyways, I had to pay for it, but I ended up going. They paid me back. It was just on my card, but I was like, fine. I didn't actually really want to go that much, so it was fine. Like I was actually pretty chill, but I don't know. I was like, what the heck? I kind of messed up, but I actually didn't really care. So I didn't really end up going to the hot spring portion of it, but it was nice. Like the other part of the experience was nice. I'd recommend going, you know, just like to try it out. It's neat because the food they serve is like very traditional, so it was different from like all the other food we had on the trip. There'll be another day. Yeah. I think so too. I think that's why I wasn't that upset, because I feel like I'll have another opportunity eventually. And I mean, I like been to hot springs, not like Ryokan specifically, but I've been to hot springs and I'm like, they're okay. I don't love them or anything, so I was fine. Just go in and assert your dominance. I also didn't really want to see him without any clothes on. I would be okay with that. I think we put this in already. We gave it like a C+, yeah. Yeah, I think maybe C personally, or maybe even C- personally, but like I feel like for what it was, like maybe the audience for it enjoyed it, which is, I don't know, weird, but it was still pretty. It was like I still like the art. The palette was nice. Oh, okay, this one's a new one. This one's a new show. I think it came out last season or maybe 2 seasons ago. I actually really like this one. It's so generic. This one is like literally so generic. I don't think the characters had names. I swear there was like NPC 1, NPC 2, and then main character villainous girl. So this is a villainous isekai. It's about this girl who gets isekai'd into like a villainous world. She's a villainess. That classic, you know, genre. Except she's like OP, like she's super OP, and then like everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's so OP, and then they hate her because she's like, they're lying, or they're like, she's lying about being OP, but then like she actually is OP, and then I don't know. It's kind of unique from some other villainous animes at least, because she doesn't get with any of the love interests. She gets with like this other random NPC character, which I think is kind of neat. I think that's my favorite aspect of it, is like, I don't know, I think it's really cute how how there's like this random like NPC boy, and I swear his name is like NPC 2 or something, because like he basically, I don't know, but I think their relationship is really cute, and like it's just like kind of fluffy and like cute. But plot wise, it's like the most generic plot you can actually think of. Like it could not get more generic, and there's like literally no stakes because she's like the most OP thing ever. Yeah, it's villainous level 99. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to say the name. It's villainous level, I think 999 maybe, or maybe just 99. But it's about like how she just gets level 99 and she gets so OP. But I liked it actually. Which is kind of surprising because again, it's like literally the most generic show you could imagine, but it somehow ended up being really cute. And I was actually looking forward to episodes each week because I was like, what's gonna happen next with their romance? with the like little side plot fluff. And then also like the side characters are just kind of nice. They're fun. And it is kind of interesting. Like the world building is there's some stuff that's kind of cool, even though most of it is just like literally the most generic isekai stuff ever, but some of it is nice. I was meaning to watch it but never did. I'd give it a try. I think if you like villainous anime, I think it's probably underrated. I don't know what it's rated, but I enjoyed it. I think let's give it a, I think I'd give it a C+. Sorry, that was a lot of praise for it, I feel like, but but then it's the same tier as this one. I don't really need to see. Oh, I think this one's called Onimai. Onimai. Okay. Oh, speaking of villainous anime, I think this is the OG one. The one of, what's her name? Belluetta? Oh my gosh, I forget her name. Tamagori! Tama, welcome, welcome! I feel like it's been a while. Welcome! We're going over anime today. Finally free. I'm glad you can make it. Congratulations. Is it summer? Is it finally summer? I love summer. Natsu ga daisuki desu. Yeah, this is the OG villainous anime. I don't remember what this what this anime is called. I should. It's the classic villain. Okay, you guys should know what this one is if you know villainous. Oh yeah, it's Katarina. Her name's Katarina. I forgot. Oh no. At the time when I read the manga before like the anime even came out, I was like, this is revolutionary. Like this was the smartest idea ever, villainous anime. And now it's literally the most Bakurina. Oh yeah, you could just probably Google Bakurina and you'd find it. My next life as a villainous. Dang, even the title's kind of generic, but yeah, yeah. At the time it was like very revolutionary. At least I thought so. And then by the time the anime came out, I thought it was very generic because there was like literally a million other villainous anime that had like the exact same plot except like slightly better. But again, this is the OG, so always respect for that. Or I think it's the OG, maybe it's not. It was my OG villainous anime or manga, I guess. And I mean, despite all that, despite me saying it's kind of generic, I still think it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Just wasn't that special, I guess. And I think like, yeah, it just doesn't really go anywhere either. It just kind of drags on, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad, just not amazing. So I think it's a first for manga, but there are already some in webtoon format. Okay, I think I'd believe that. I believe that because I know this is a very popular like webtoon genre. But yeah, it's very fluffy, it's very lighthearted. I kind of just wish there were more stakes, but it just ended up staying fluffy and lighthearted, and that it just got kind of boring after a while, I think. Just because kind of like the lack of stakes. And then like when there are stakes, you kind of realize like Katarina is kind of dumb. You're like, or like, oh shoot, I got rid of the audio again. So I don't think I'm actually gonna put it in B. I don't know why I pasted it here. I think I'd give it a C+, maybe even a C, but C is kind of full. Yeah, I think C+, maybe the same as this other villainous anime. Villainous world domination. Yeah, it's such a popular genre now. There's like, even like anime wise, I swear there's like 2 villainous anime a season, which is crazy. It's like the next isekai almost. I'm a connoisseur of villainous manhwa. Any good recommendations? I don't really like manhwa, to be honest. Or I don't want to say I don't like them, but I don't really read them. Or I mean, I don't even read manga that much. But I had a friend who was also really into villainous manhwa. I know there's a lot of good ones. She liked the dark ones, like the dark one, the villainous were actually like bad. A lot of villainous animes kind of, yeah, they're just like isekai, honestly. Like, it's just like literally the same boring isekai world. Not to say all isekais or all villainous anime are boring, but just like you could tell when they're generic. Love a lot of the villainous genre. I crave that. I'm happy that there's probably a lot out there for you now. Yeah. Kill the Villainous is my fave. Also, my husband hides his beauty. Oh, okay. I'll try to remember that. Like Junji Ito. Oh, I'm a Junji Ito fan too. I don't like the anime. I didn't really watch many, but I heard they're bad anyways. But I do like his manga. They're pretty good. I don't. He's not my favorite horror manga at all, but they're still solid. I think at the very least, he's iconic. Yeah, at the very least, Junji Ito's super iconic. His stuff is good. He's iconic and he deserves to be iconic. Love level 99 villainous too. I'm glad the 9 novel continues further. Yeah, I do. I wouldn't mind a season 2. Everyone should give it a try. Yeah. I mean I enjoy my villainous anime if they're not generic. Usually they're honestly, even if they're generic, they're usually watchable. Okay, let's take from the right. So this is probably a newer anime. Oh, I forgot what this one is, but I like this one. It's about this guy who's very stoic, like he doesn't show his emotions at all, Raiden-san. And then this girl who's also very stoic, like she also doesn't show her emotions. She's very quiet and like she doesn't really talk at all. Aren-san, yeah, Aren-san. It's very cute, very fluffy. I loved it a lot. There's this one, like, there's a few episodes where they dance, and it's just really funny to me. I think it kind of fell off near the end. It just got kind of repetitive and boring a little bit. But at least at the very start, it was very fun, and I really liked it. And I mean, it didn't get bad at the end. It just didn't get better, and it got a little worse. But I still enjoyed it. I think I'd give it like a C+. No, music. Every time I try to undo, I accidentally undo the music. What did I do? Oh no. Sorry, I can't see the buttons that well. They're small. But I think we're gonna give it a Haren-san a C+. Cause it's good, but I didn't quite think it was amazing. Maybe I had to start moving more things into the B-, because the B category is a little low, a little lacking. The height difference makes me cackle. Yeah, it's very cute. I would recommend it. What's your favorite character type? That's a secret. That's a secret. Oh, actually, I like the superhero types. The ones that are like always like talking about justice and stuff. Like, yeah, or who's it getting? Like Demon Slayer, the fire guy from Demon Slayer. I like him a lot. He's like very firm in his beliefs almost. Just like the ones that like really look ahead. I don't know how to explain it, but like they're just like all about justice and they're really cool. Rengoku! Yeah, Mr. Rengoku! I love Mr. Rengoku! I love him. He's so cool. I like characters like that are just very like, I don't know, they're just very cool. I like how they're very unwavering. I think that's probably my favorite character type. All the gags that play from their height differences are funny. I think a lot of the gags in Haren-san were pretty funny. Donut Man? Wait, why is he Donut Man? I don't get it. But yeah, Mr. Rengoku. Okay. This is probably one I like because it's from the left. It is. This one. This is a hot take because I think this is rated a 6 on Mao, but I like this one a lot. It's Samurai Flamenco. Samurai Flamenco. It's watch it without knowing too much what happens. It's about this guy who tries to be a hero of justice, which is a character type that I like. As I just said. But he's just like a normal guy, and it's kind of nice how down to earth the anime is. And then I like in general I like kind of like Kamen Rider. I don't know what the word, like Power Ranger kind of stuff. That's different from Kamen Rider. It's like I forgot the word. But yeah, I like Power Rangers, but like not actually Power Rangers. Not that I have anything against Power Rangers. I liked one of the series. I don't remember which one. I watched it when I was a kid, but I like shows that are kind of like that, like superhero kind of shows. I'm really big fan of superhero kind of shows, with like kind of Power Rangers, but like not actually the Power Rangers, because that's, I don't know. I just don't really watch live action anymore, but like Power Ranger anime I like. And so Samurai Flamenco is kind of like that. I used to be scared of Power Rangers. That's so valid. But like the monsters are pretty scary, and just the Power Rangers, they're like just guys in like tight suits, which I think is also kind of scary. But Samurai Flamenco, I just enjoyed the ride. It was just really fun for me. I think a lot of people didn't enjoy the ride. Because if you've ever been to Disneyland, or if you know about Disneyland, one of the famous rides in Disneyland is called Space Mountain. And kind of the gimmick of Space Mountain is it's a roller coaster, but you're fully indoors and it's pitch black, except there's like a few stars, so it's like you're in space. But for the most part, it's pitch black and you can't see where you're going. That's relevant to Samurai Flamenco. I'm not gonna spell out how, but anyways, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the characters a lot. There's this one art that I want a tapestry of so bad, but I can't find it. Gotta watch that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a similar vibe to Space Mountain. Yeah, it's like a roller coaster and you can't really see where you're going. But I love Samurai Flamenco. I like the songs too. And I mean, yeah, it's a superhero show, so like plus a few points for that too. And the music is also good. I like the opening and endings. So I'm gonna give that. It kind of changed my life, but I can see why objectively it's kind of not that good. So we're gonna nerf it down to like a A. This is kind of a hot take from me. I think most people didn't like this one, but Samurai Flamenco will always have a very, very special place in my heart. Yeah, I like it. You just may not, but I'd still give it a try. Like it's crazy. Like sometimes like you'll watch a bad anime, but like it's still gonna be like memorable. Maybe for how bad it was. That was kind of me. And okay, Glass Slip was bad enough where I don't even remember it, but I kind of want to move this one to F. I don't have any examples right now, but there's a few anime that were so bad they kind of became good. Maybe Samurai Flamenco could be that for you. At the very least, I think most people would enjoy the first few episodes though of Samurai Flamenco. Maybe just not the whole thing. Okay. I think this is gonna be the last one for today because I need to go. But I think this is a good one to end off on. I think this anime it was really popular for a while, but I think it's kind of become underrated maybe since then. But it's Non Biori. It's about a group of girls who live in the countryside and just kind of their daily life in the country. It's peak soft. It's peak comfy. It's literally the most comfy thing you'll probably ever watch. Just watching it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're in like a meadow with like the whitest, softest sheep, fluffy sheep around you, but like you don't have any allergies and you're like floating, and it's like there's flowers and there's like literally no trees, but there's like flower petals falling, and it's like the sky is blue with just like a few nice white clouds, fluffy white clouds, and like there's like a cow mooing in the distance, the cowbell, and then I don't, okay, sorry, that went on for a little too long, but my point is it's like it's really good. It's just so relaxing. Like it's so relaxing. If you're feeling stressed or whatever, like if you watch Non Biori, you will be unstressed. It's like therapy. And it's like you wouldn't think so. Like I was kind of against it for a while because I was like, I don't want to watch a show about little girls. Little girls are annoying, and they kind of are, like, annoying a little bit. Not really, but it's relaxing. That painted a surprisingly vivid image in my mind. And my words tend to do that. But yeah, it's really good. It's honestly peak comfy. I think since it came out, maybe it's been usurped. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Like usurped. It's maybe no longer the #1 comfy anime ever, but it's still peak. It's still really, really good. It's yeah, Non Biori would recommend. Guess my English teacher was lying when she said that you need metaphors and smiles for a good description. Oh, and similes, not smiles. Yeah, the sky was as blue as a robin's breast. This one, I will say, it didn't change my life. I'm gonna give this like a A+, because I don't, yeah, I said maybe there's better anime, but I can't think of anything better than Non Biori for just comfiness. Smiles are important too. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at smiling. Okay, I think that probably will be it for today, because I need to go, and also it's getting kind of late for me. I think it's probably really late for some of you all. But yeah, we could do maybe a quick recap. So where we left off. Don't be late. I don't know if it's happening. They never got back to me. Oh, you're gonna go now? Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize how much talking I was gonna do today for some reason. I knew it was gonna be a yapping stream, but my voice is kind of dying. But I do want to continue this. I don't know if we're gonna do it next week, but I'm gonna do a part 2 of this for sure. And then we could go over more anime. Yeah. And then honestly, if you guys have any recommendations, or if you have any specific anime you want me to talk about, and if I've already seen it, if I've seen it, then I'll try to find it in this pile, and then I'll prioritize it for next time. So leave it in the comments below. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff. Only if you liked it though. If you disliked it, you could dislike too, because I think that boosts me still in the algorithm. I heard if you say Fortnite, that also boosts you in the algorithm. Is it working? Did me saying Fortnite boost us? Can't wait for part 2. I'm glad. Maybe next week. We'll see. Oh, wait. But was it Donkey? Yeah. This is Kimi to Boku. I love Kimi to Boku. So quick recap. Fortnite. Good night, Fortnite. My S tier so far. Hyoka, #1 peak mystery. I love mysteries, so Hyoka is extra special. Kimi to Boku, peak friendship. I don't know. Watching it somehow makes you feel like you have friends. You get, this is the anime parasocial, but like in a good way. until it's over. It's bad when it's over because then you're like, no, it's over. They're dead. They're not dead, but like they're like basically dead because you'll never see them again. Sorry, that was kind of sad. Anyways, A plus because Bochi is so good. Like again, I don't think there's anything better. Like I can't say anything bad about Bochi. Like I literally cannot think of one thing bad about Bochi the Rock. Non-Biori, peak comfy. Roka no Yusha. I love like the combination of fantasy and mystery. Samurai Flamenco, the ride was just so good. Code Geass, recommend. It's a classic for a reason. Kyosou Giga. If you like family, watch Kyosou Giga. Spy X Family. You guys know what that is. ReZero, classic. Maybe not as good anymore, but I mean, I don't know. People like the most recent season. They say it's the best season yet, so I don't know. Uramachi Oni-san. It's a nice kind of dark comedy in a way. Gosick, if you like mystery, check out Gosick. Chainsaw Man, you guys should know what that is. If you like crazy, violent action, shonen, that's crazy and will blow your mind and will blow some guts onto the screen, watch Chainsaw Man. Shoken Friends, kind of comfy, a little sad, but mostly comfy. Little cute romance. Guys, oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't do a recap. So these are the C pluses. They're like, I give them a try, I guess. The C's are okay. I think I'm like censoring a few, but that's okay. These C minuses, it's a little questionable. This one was so disappointing. Millionaire Detective, Grand Blue, don't watch that. Maybe play the game instead. Glass Lip, watch it because it's so bad it'll blow your mind, or rather it won't blow your mind, it'll suck the brain out of your mind because you will feel like you existed. You'll watch it and you'll be like, what happened in the past few hours? Like, I don't remember anything. That's what Glass Lip is gonna do to you. It's an experience. It's pretty unique in a way, so I would recommend Glass Lip for that unique experience. Obligatory D's. What do you mean? Eh? D's. What? D. Oh my gosh, is that my name? Oh my gosh, I'm getting doxxed. Anyways. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my takes weren't super hot. Next stream will be Wednesday, some Shishingo. I'm locking in locking in for my hiragana bootcamp because I need to learn hiragana so I can actually read. I can read your hiragana when you guys type in hiragana. Then let's see, Friday we're gonna do a Twitch stream, and then Saturday, oh, I'm so excited for this Saturday. We're gonna do Snacko. It's gonna be so good. I've been looking forward to Snacko for like all week, so really excited. I'll be Catroy again probably. But yeah, you guys also take care of yourselves. If it's late for you, maybe head to bed, get a good night's rest so you could have a good day tomorrow as well. Have a top tier life. Pixel out.
ぎて見えなくなってくスーパーノーベルフラッシュバックで気まぐれな言葉は理不尽なビッグバン引き起こすよ誰もが耳疑うようなとんちんかんな号令の日に掌握された空間はそうでなくて何も聞けない誰かの良かれをいつまでも考えたって仕方がないさそれより見下ろしてごらん夜の星が浮かんでる人気のサテライトはカフェに繋がる行列仕方ないと戻る車内で出会った少年は何やら機械の体を探しアンドロメダへ向かいそうだ彼の未来に